Hey everybody, here's another video. Starting out hot. These guys are security guards. All this guy was doing, this First Amendment auditor, was trying to film in the hall, public hall. This guy has two problems with him. Filming in the hall and filming him. Both of which he says that you cannot do, which is incorrect. Look how he's going hands-on, which is illegal. One lady actually grabs the camera in just a minute. There she goes. That's assault. These guys think they're New York PD, I guess. It's not New York, I don't think. I don't know where it is. They think they own the building. Don't record me. Don't record me. These guards are uneducated. The First Amendment auditor is just trying to calm and de-escalate. You'll notice. He's not cussing. He's not throwing insults.
I'm not playing with you. Don't point that phone at me. There's no reason for this. Yo, I'm losing my patience. Bro, there's no reason. Losing my patience. Relax, bro. Losing my patience. Relax, bro. Relax. Don't point it at me. Bro, just relax. I'm telling you. Relax, man. I'm telling you. Yeah.
He probably lost his job over this one.
You don't want to be on camera, just stay over there. Just stay over there. I'll talk to him.
Just take out the building. Just take out the building.
Look, man.
For confidentiality purposes of the Department of Human Service, you cannot record him.
You're going to keep recording me? You broke my property.
They've got the HIPAA law completely backwards. It's up to them to protect privacy. It's not up to the public.
Take it outside. I am security. Take it outside. You cannot record me.
They just assaulted us.
You cannot record nobody in the building.
Oh my
For
God.
confidentiality purposes, you cannot.
He's just assaulting us.
He didn't touch you.
You'll see it on
He didn't
video.
touch you.
You'll see it on
When did
video.
he touch you?
When did somebody touch me?
Ask me for permission.
No, I do not. You have the right to
You're not a journalist.
Both of them are just out of control.
Bro, we're journalists. We got a channel, man. We got a channel. I don't care who you are.
Now they're saying they're not journalists.
We're journalists. We have freedom of press. Are you kidding me?
Did I touch you? Did I touch you? Did I touch you?
The First Amendment auditors aren't moving, though. Not sure what that was. What
I have you on video.
Yeah, I did not hear you. I was good.
the hell?
No, you don't have to leave me. Are you a police officer?
I'm not.
So you don't touch nobody.
That's fine. But we're done right now. We're done right now. Well aware of it. We're here and we need to
We're
be
talking to
here.
her. She's a supervisor. You
She's a
cannot.
supervisor.
I don't care. He has nothing to do with this.
You guys are just, you're here, you
You
need
need
to
to take out.
She's a supervisor, apparently.
You cannot record people in the Department of Human Services for confidential purposes. You cannot.
We were not in a restricted area.
Yes, it is. What's that say? What's that sign say? Department of Human Services.
That's a hallway.
Doesn't matter. People are going in the Department of Human Services. I don't care.
Listen, we can do this. We can
Don't talk about assault.
He's yelling.
Because I can't. Trust me if I have to.
I've got video.
I don't care you got a video. Did I put my hands on you?
That's a threat. He's threatening him. I can touch you if I have to. Look at him. It's just a thug.
What? I did what?
You got right up on my
So I didn't get up on your chest. If I was in your chest, you know it. I'll be up in your shirt.
Trying to intimidate him.
Promise. It's a promise.
You're a security officer. Why you guys so?
No, because you're not supposed to film people. It goes in the Department of Human Services.
But you have to be
confidential.
you have to be-
I told you from the get-go.
These guys are supposed to report and call, but never to touch.
We're not. We're journalists. We have a channel. Why don't you guys
I don't care about your
understand?
channel. What channel is it?
Observe and report. That's their main
We
job.
got millions of views.
Well, I don't
I
want to be
do.
on there.
Well,
I want to
well,
be on there. I want to be on there.
You guys are crazy. We got millions of views.
And this is what most First Amendment auditors look for. They look for authority to go crazy like this because it makes the video
To probation and he didn't.
more popular, I guess, because of all the conflict.
You got in our faces.
And in this case, it's not the First Amendment auditor's fault. It's these security officers that have dialed up the temperature so high.
Well, I didn't change my mind. At
leave.
Yep,
first I
absolutely.
asked you to leave,
You
but
took
then-
my property from me without permission.
Oh, man, cut it out, man.
Nobody did that.
So
We
don't
covered the
On
whole of
camera.
I already let
We're
them
here
know
to
that
film
side.
them. We're not here to film you
Let
guys.
them know.
You know what I'm saying? ¿Tú hablas español?
Sí.
Mami, no estamos aquí para grabarte a ti.
Police have been called.
Aquí para grabarlo a ellos. ¿Me entiendes? No estamos haciendo nada malo. We're not doing anything bad.
Oh.
Tenemos un canal de YouTube. Que no estamos para hacerle daño a nadie. ¿Me entiendes?
That was good, because people are coming in.
I don't know who this guy is. Another supervisor, I guess.
Tengo que darle YouTube conmigo.
No, yo no lo estoy diciendo nada, pero yo lo vi a ellos ahorita.
Now we've got a bunch of Spanish being said, talked.
You're gonna be the one.
My God. Officer, we were just assaulted.
Here's the police.
We were just assaulted. What's your...
They pretty much ignore the First Amendment auditors when they get there.
What's going on first, please?
Some crazy situation.
Okay, come on over here.
We were just...
Yeah, okay, why don't you guys come over and explain it to me for a second, okay? So I can get the information
All right, maybe they don't ignore him.
Well, we,
from you.
well, we came in to film.
Hang on one second. Let me get their story. Then I'll be more than happy to chat with you
State
guys.
employees in the course of their official duty.
Yep.
And they were fine in there. Actually, they came in and told us we couldn't do that, which we already know we can. But regardless of that, we came back out here into the waiting area, or into the lobby area, right? We're walking around. We look down this hallway, and both the security guards immediately start to attack us.
When you use the word attack.
Oh,
Our
oh.
personal, way too far into our personal.
Just show them the video.
Pushing us back with their chest. One security guard back over here grabbed my phone and started pushing me back with his hands. That's assault.
Okay.
And I want to press charges against him.
All right, we'll file a report. For sure.
He says he's pressing charges, but at the end of the video, he declines to.
Well, he didn't take your phone, did he?
Nobody touched me.
Nobody touched you?
No.
Okay. Because when I came in, you said you wanted to file charges for assault.
Well,
Yeah.
for him.
Okay, well, you said you, so I just want to make sure.
Well, they all got really...
Well, I mean, it's all
they all...
recorded, so I want
They,
to make
yeah.
sure I get the information.
It's all recorded. They got very aggressive, okay?
We'll definitely need to see the video footage. Okay.
They got very aggressive.
My name? Yeah, give your idea. Stop. I'm going to stop recording.
But here they ID him. Of course, if you want to file a report, you have to ID.
Nope, we can do it right here.
I have it over here. I don't have my license, so I can give you my
Yeah, if you give me your name.
Yeah, we can give you that.
I'm okay with that.
All right, we're going to need your date of birth, your...
A lot of First Amendment auditors are needlessly protective over their identification, simply because of the Fourth Amendment.
It's not like we're trying to.
But if it'll help the police officers to settle the situation, to calm it down, and to do their job,
That's a
and you got nothing to hide, give them your ID.
million views for sure.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Oh my God.
Granted, if you're walking in a park and a cop walks up to you and says, "Give me your ID," and you're in a public park, there's he's stepping all over your Fourth Amendment rights. But in this situation where he wants to file a report, he's going to need your information.
Because we're out here to...
So here we are
Situation, though.
towards the end, I think.
Obviously, the Department of Human Services. Okay, so we need to get everyone's information regarding this matter. We have yours. We're asking for yours.
Yeah, but
Okay. Is that a lawful demand?
Yes, it is. At
It
this
is?
point, yes, it is. Okay.
Okay.
So can we have your name, date of birth, address, phone number, please? If you don't want to record it.
Okay.
He's not going to give it.
Stop recording if you'd like.
No, I can... I'll edit it.
Yeah, we're professional. We're not gonna do anything with it. So.
Yeah.
This is all confidential.
I guess he's going to give it finally.
well, I don't think anything is.
It's not confidential.
Okay.
Yeah, it's public records.
Yeah. All right.
So
Can I ask you your name?
don't say that to people again, please.
Okay, I won't say
Yeah. This is off too.
it's all
Cops probably didn't know that. Cops make innocent mistakes, largely because they're newer, younger, and
84.
there's no reason to just jump all over them disrespectfully. Not that these guys are doing that. I know they're not.
You guys have business cards or anything?
These guys are being very respectful. The cops are being very respectful.
Yeah, we can figure something out with that. I'll let you know.
I'm not sure what happened to the security thugs.
You want to press charges?
So here he wants to press charges. At some point he changes his mind.
Just don't press charges on them. If they want to press charges on them, that's on them. We're out here to educate people on a First Amendment right to film in public. We're not out here to get confrontation with people. I mean, bro, you do what? Honestly, you do what? You do what you want. You do what you want. I don't want to. Don't subpoena me for anything. Yeah, don't take me to court for anything, because I'm not gonna. I'll plead a
But we're
fifth.
still investigating. The officers are still investigating the situation, so we're trying to figure out what happened. And we just need you to stand by. Can you step over here, please?
Am I being detained?
Right now, you are temporarily detained until we investigate what happened.
There's no such thing as temporarily detained. You're either detained or you're not detained.
So what crime do you suspect me of committing?
We don't know if a crime has been.
Well, that's not how the law works.
Okay.
You investigate first, and then you detain.
Right.
So you
Here he educates the cop. Cops want to investigate and after they detain. He's saying you need to investigate first and detain second.
Right now, we're the victims of a crime. All right. So take it easy.
He's giving it back to the cop a little bit. This cop on the right's
Under suspicion.
trying to be a little tyrant,
We're investigating what happened.
You have to tell me why you.
trying to ID him without suspecting him of a crime is not legal. However, the First Amendment auditor, in my opinion, isn't really helping these guys out by being so conciliatory, is that a word?
That a crime is
Secretive of his ID.
committed or is about to be committed. So if I'm not.
But that's part of their education, I guess.
Custody.
That's
We're not in custody yet.
you have to have reasonable suspicion to detain anybody. We're not going anywhere because we want to prove a point here, but I just want you to make sure that you know that I'm not being detained. So, am I being detained?
We can go back and forth all day.
I just want to know. I just want to know. Are we being detained?
I need you to cooperate with us, please.
We're asking you a question, officer.
I've answered that question. I'm done answering the question.
Oh, so I'm being illegally detained right now. I'm illegally detained. That's all you had to say. I gave you plenty of
Now,
opportunity.
usually they'll follow up with a lawsuit if you illegally detain them because you're crushing their civil rights or stepping on them. I don't think these guys are going to do that.
Now we're being detained. Everybody in your department already knows who we are. Do you know who the Rhode Island Fusion Center is?
Yes, I am
Did-
aware of the Rhode Island.
Are you aware of their latest memo out to every police agency in the state of Rhode Island?
Yeah, a few memos.
There's a very important memo, First Amendment related. So when you go back today, take a look at the memo. Since somebody already leaked it online, it's not supposed to be out in the public. Am I being detained?
You called us here, right?
No, I didn't call the police. Am I being detained? Because
We're just chatting with you, right?
this officer over here says I'm being detained,
All right.
but he doesn't know that he needs reasonable suspicion to detain somebody. So am I being suspected of a crime right now?
No, I was going to tell him. Can you just listen to him so we can...
No, this is important to me right
So
now.
you said to us that you didn't want to file charges, correct?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
So you no longer, because immediately when I walked in, you absolutely were
Listen,
sent in.
listen. We were going through a rough
As
situation.
soon as we asked you for your information,
We were going
you
through.
changed your mind.
Listen to me. We just went through a very, tense moment right now. All right. We're not here to get nobody in trouble.
Okay.
We're here to educate the public on public photography laws. Okay, on a First Amendment right that consists also of freedom of press. So there's a big misunderstanding in the public.
There's some pretty good education in this video, I think,
It's a bad thing. Now this officer over here detained me, and now he's am I being
all the way around in terms of the security guards, the cops, the auditors. Everybody has something to learn.
You're the captain? Yes. Okay. This guy said I was being detained. Not him, the one I just left. You investigate first, then you detain. You don't detain and then investigate. You know what I mean? You might want to speak with him about that because he just illegally detained me right now.
We're good here. Yeah, we're gonna document this in a report. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys know what did
Can we
happen.
get an instant report number and
Yep,
a
we-
card with your guys' name, at least one of your names on it?
We can give you that.
However, one of the downsides of First Amendment auditors tend to be tying up the resources of the community, the law enforcement officers. Look at this. There's 4 or 5 officers. You tied up the employees of the facility. They had to come out, the 2 managers, and
We can't speak with him.
you know, the cops now have to write a report.
Can we get
So,
his name? Since he's gonna,
is it worth
he's
it?
gonna get our-
It's okay.
Certainly people need to learn about their First Amendment rights and their Second, Third, Fourth, Fifth, Sixth Amendment right.
Report, and it's
Is this the proper way to do it?
I have time.
Tying up police resources?
If I want to file charges, I will. You know, I'll go back.
That's the debate. I think a lot of these videos, not this one,
yeah, we don't want to.
but a lot of these videos, they end up wasting resources and tying up the police, trying to trip them up so they could sue them.
This isn't our first rodeo.
So
Every now and then you'll see a video where the cops are just out of control,
we're not
and I call them out too.
But
But
we are
the
still
cops
gonna-
deserve
we need
deference.
it from the hallway. Hey,
They have a very
Bob,
difficult job to
let me talk to
do,
you, man.
and I think you can stand up for your rights by still being respectful to the police.
He took my phone and threw it on the ground.
And now he's asking for an apology. These guys aren't going to give him an apology.
File a police report and press charges against him. You can. We've already indicated that to you, right? You said you did not want to because you refused to give us phone numbers. Okay?
Okay.
If you want to file charges, we are going to need all of your pertinent information.
Okay,
Okay,
so
this
we're
is
not.
pretty simple.
So we're not gonna do that.
Okay,
But
then that's fine.
all we're gonna do is take pictures of that hallway like we want it to because that's.
You already got it.
No, I haven't gotten it. So, Captain. Yes. I want to take pictures of that hallway.
You've got pictures already.
No, I didn't. We were confronted.
You're allowed to film as much as you want. The only thing that they ask is that you respect the confidentiality of some of the people that come
We
into
didn't
this
go in the
building.
office.
We're not looking at files.
You're in the hallway, but for the people to have access to these services, they have
Come on,
to
Captain.
walk in through the
Captain.
public area.
Captain.
But you
There's
have the
no.
right to film. I'm just saying.
Captain, there's no expectation of privacy in
I
public.
understand that. I understand that. But if you have a domestic.
No, you don't
violence
understand that.
and she's coming here for services,
How
you're
would-
gonna make her feel uncomfortable.
We're
Yeah,
work-
but how does
We're
any-
not
how
here
does
to
anybody
record-
know who-
we're not
How are
he-
they gonna know?
I
Okay,
know,
she's a
you guys
domestic violence.
broadcast your videos.
We do, but we're not here to film
Are you gonna blur
people.
out their faces?
We're here to
We do
film
sometimes.
public employees.
Sometimes.
If they cause disturbance, they don't have any right to
You know how
blur
it
out
might be
their face.
uncomfortable for people to come into this
I
building.
can.
It is funny how
Feel the
the
cloud.
police will throw up all these charges, all these potential roadblocks to exercising your First Amendment rights, such as in this case, suppose a battered woman came in for services, a member of the public, and she's being filmed and she doesn't want to, even though she's in a public hallway. The auditor's response is she's in a public hallway and they're not there to film her, but if they catch her on film, it happens. The cops are saying, no, you don't have a right to film and make her uncomfortable. But the truth is they do have a right to film in the public hallway.
We'll let them know.
Yeah.
Well, that was the whole.
These guys want to record in the hallway just to make a point.
Again, you guys are gonna be out here for.
That, and they want the police to leave first. All auditors want that.
Uncharted territory.
They want
We're exploring.
the police to do what's called the walk of shame,
They can't be like, don't.
which is walking to their police car without arresting them.
You also got to understand a little bit. There are some confidentiality things around here.
Not in public.
Yeah,
Right.
with
Now we're getting into HIPAA. Nobody understands HIPAA. It's up to the facility to protect you from people, privacy and confidentiality. It's not up to the public that comes in to the facility needing services. It's up to the employees, the public employees, to keep all those files secure. But a lot of these police and the security officers, security guards will say it's the First Amendment auditor's responsibility to not film that stuff. and they're subject to HIPAA too. Truth is, they're not subject to HIPAA. Only the public employees are subject to HIPAA. And that's it for this video. It was a good educational video, I think. No real F-bombs were being, thrown. You got two thugs starting it out, the security guards. They were completely out of control. They need retraining and maybe even to lose their jobs. The police acted, I'd say give them an A. The First Amendment auditors, I say give them an A. The security guards, I say give them an F. And until the next time, this is Fat Andrew. We'll see you soon.